What's up, everybody? This is Jose Gagnon, the random guy. This is the last video for today that I'll be doing for the Thomas the Train Everything Wrong with Season 2 episode commentaries. We're on episode 17 right now. We got 9 more episodes left to do of this season, and then we can finally go on to the amazingness of Season 3 and the other amazing seasons to come. So you already know how the things go. And we're going to continue right into this right away.
Snow came early to the island of Sodor. It was heavier than usual. Most engines hate snow. Donald and Douglas were used to it. Coupled back to back with a van between their tenders and a snowplow on their fronts, they set to work. They puffed backwards and forwards, patrolling the line. Generally, the snow slipped away easily, but sometimes they found deeper drifts. Presently, they came to a drift which was larger than most. They charged it and were just backing for another try when, "Help! Help!"
So now they basically just found Henry stuck in a snow drift all by himself. And he must have been there for a bunch of hours because, he's been covered. He looks like he's about to freeze. Like his face is probably super blue from the coldness of the weather. And good thing they ended up finding him because he would have, he's been stuck in there for so many hours. Like I said, I just feel so bad for him. But luckily they're gonna be able to save him.
"Lost sakes, Donald! It's Henry! Don't worry yourself, Henry. Wait a while. We'll have you out." Henry was very grateful. He saw all was not well. The twins were looking glum. They told him Sir Topham Hatt was making a decision. "He'll send us away for sure." "It's a shame," said Percy. "A lot of nonsense about a broken signal box," grumbled Gordon. "That spiteful brake van, too," put in James. "Good riddance, that's what I say." "The twins were splendid in the snow," added Henry. "It isn't fair." They all agreed that something must be done, but none knew what.
So now Percy's going to go to talk to Edward about it. And, that way Edward can help them out because since, Edward is the most knowledgeable out of all the characters in the show. And I like how they just, talk about the other accidents in the last episode, saying how, saying that, they weren't as terrible and horrible as they actually were. But, when they showed that scene of Douglas crushing the brake van, that seemed super horrible in my opinion. And I'm sure it did for a lot of other people. It looked, it just shocked them to see the brake van being crushed into pieces. It's so unbelievable and crazy, man. I just can't believe it.
Percy decided to talk to Edward about it. "What you need," said Edward, "is a deputation." He explained what that was. Percy ran back quickly. "Edward says we need a depot station." "Of course," said Gordon. "The question is, what is a desperation?" asked Henry. "It's when engines tell Sir Topham Hatt something's wrong," said Percy. "Did you say tell Sir Topham Hatt?" asked Duck thoughtfully. There was a long silence.
Now they're going to make Percy go to do it since he was the one that went to go ask Edward about it. But Percy's going to feel nervous because, he doesn't like, going to talk to the boss man about serious stuff. But they're still going to make him because I don't know why no one else wants to go. But I'm guessing it's because Percy was the one that went to go ask Edward himself. So that's why they're making him go to talk to Sir Topham Hatt about it.
I propose, said Gordon, that Percy be our disputation. Me? Squeaked Percy. I can't. Rubbish, Percy, said Henry. It's easy. That's settled then, said Gordon. Poor Percy wished it wasn't.
If James was, part of this meeting, he would have said, like you can do it, Percy. Like stop being just so worried about what's gonna happen. Like it's easy to talk, like basically kind of like what Henry said, but James would have been, a lot more ruder about saying it to Percy and be don't be like, scared and get all anxious and upset about it.
Hello, Percy. It's nice to be back. Percy jumped. Yes, sir, please, sir. You look nervous, Percy. What's the matter? Please, sir, they've made me a desperation, sir. To speak to you, sir. I don't like it, sir. Sir Topham Hatt pondered. Do you mean a deputation, Percy? Yes, sir, please, sir. It's Donald and Douglas. They say, sir, that if you send them away, sir, well, they'll be turned into scrap, sir. That would be dreadful, sir. Please, sir, don't send them away. Thank you, Percy. That will do. Later, Sir Topham Hatt spoke to the engines. I had a deputation. I understand your feelings, and I've given a lot of thought to the matter. He paused impressively. Donald and Douglas, I hear that your work in the snow was good. You shall have a new coat of paint. The twins were surprised. Thank ye, sir. But your names will be painted on you. We'll have no more mistakes. Thank you, sir. Does this mean the both of us? Sir Topham Hatt smiled. It means... But the rest of his speech was drowned in a delighted chorus of cheers and whistles. The twins were here to stay.
Now they're all super excited because now they got two other trains that that have come to join them and help them out with the workload because more trains means there's more work, so now they'll have a lot of trains to go and get the work all divided up for themselves, so that way they won't have to be struggling about it. So hope you all enjoyed. Get the amazingness, the greatness. Like I said, we'll be continuing on with more of the season 2 commentaries, everything wrong with, next Friday. Get the greatness, have the amazing times, get everything rolling greatness. How everything's amazing in life. Try to get the amazingness whenever you can and enjoy the life every single day. And we're going to keep rolling. Get the enjoyment. You just got to love everything, man. Loving the things is greatness, and you'll have the happy times. I promise you. I promise you all.